Hey.
Oh my goodness. Let me just tell y'all, I have some beautiful queens here tonight on tonight's show with me. Their names. Podcast name, okay? Their podcast is the Personal Space Podcast. Give them personal space, please, and thank you, okay? Please. Okay. Adasha and Renessa. Hard
Yes.
that make no error. It is hard E. All right, of the Personal Space Podcast. Thank y'all for being here. Let me just tell them a little bit about you all. You all are two millennials, both 35 years old, and you are women just trying to navigate through life. You all are moms, and I tell you, you want to take people on along the journey that you have with Personal Space Podcast. So I'm elated to go on the journey with you. What do you think?
You know, good question. Write that down.
What do we call our followers?
I mean, they get personal with us, so they might as well be family.
That's it. Your family.
We cousins.
Yes.
That's right. So this is
we're not old to be aunties, so we're cousins.
We cousins.
Right, exactly. No aunties just yet, period. Okay.
Mary Jane, she said she's not an auntie, and she's 50 plus. She said, I'm not an auntie. I'm your cousin. I'm your big sister.
She said, call me anything, but don't call me
auntie.
Not yet. Not yet. And I don't blame her, okay?
Right.
Adasha and Renessa.
Hard E.
It's a hard E.
Hard E. All right. Just so y'all know who is on the panel tonight. Adasha is a chemist, y'all.
Yeah.
Girl. A smart woman. I think, you know what? I like cool nerds. You know what I mean? And I was the cool nerd.
Listen, science is not what people think it is. It's not bad. It's like a bad stigma behind it. Like, you need science, you need math, you need all of that. So I'm a chemist on paper. That's just not what I do just yet.
Okay.
Forever.
Okay. That's so dope. And let me tell y'all about Miss Queen Renessa, okay? She says that one fun fact about her is that she is a rapper, okay?
The best one you ever, the best
period, all right? And then she said in her top 5, if you want to know her top 5, is Renessa.
Period.
All right, Dylan.
I love it. So I said, oh shit, you got bars. You
know, we got a little something we made, because we a group. So I rap, so she rap with me.
We out here writing like hood poetry. Millennial mom trap.
Oh, spit something.
Like, we can start that millennial mom trap music.
Millennial mom trap.
Okay. Really, like, we could really be in the car spitting some real stuff. It's gonna be clean so you can play it with the kids.
I love it.
It's gonna be FTK. Releasing
FTK.
Summer 2022, FTK with the windows down bumping. Wait on it.
I love it. So look, we got a little cipher challenge, So
you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, y'all go first. This is the home. We're gonna let the home team go first.
Absolutely not. This is my show. So
you got it.
Oh shit, they sipping on something. Listen. Well, look, we got, it's like
you gotta hit it right here. Right here.
So let's talk about tonight's concoction. Okay. We're calling this concoction Love Hangover, okay? So cheers, ladies.
Cheers.
Some
clink,
healthy
clink, clink.
Clank, clank, clank. So let me see what y'all working with. Come on, cipher.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
All right, we ready.
You ready? All right. Boom, 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 It's your favorite Cali girls, hailing straight from Jersey.
You can be anywhere in the world, but you here with we.
We shed light on the topics from your day to day.
Self-care is number one. It's important to slay.
Where millennial moms breaking all the rules,
screaming fuck these kids every day after school.
Yo, I love FTK, okay? Fuck these kids. It's bars. Bars. You know what? I told y'all, I'm a little edgy ratchet for y'all. You know what I mean?
What you got?
Okay, let's go.
So y'all
Come
be
on,
like,
little kid. Come on, little KiKi. Come on, little KiKi. Let me see what you got. Come on.
okay, y'all ready for the heat? Y'all ready?
Ready?
Okay, let me turn it up. Can I get some beat nightlife?
Okay.
They had the boom, boom, boom. I don't know. You gonna beatbox? Nightlife in with me, y'all, tonight. Can't nobody hear this. Can y'all hear that boom shit?
It's like real thing.
When I was practicing, she was like supersonic. I said, she was like, that shit sound like the 80s.
Okay, listen, it's where it started.
Here we go. I don't need no beat. Shoot, I got balls. They asked me, don't do that. They asked me, KiKi, do you love me? Word on the street, I'm the queen with the heat. We live every Friday. I'm up in these streets. Are you ready for a blast? A Dame Shane podcast. I'm here to last.
Okay.
Bars. Oh my goodness. Look, I was like, challenge. Shit, they ain't gonna show me up.
That's right. Look.
Y'all, that's what it's all about, though. Just having fun. It's Friday night. We get to this main event and why we are here tonight, y'all. I have the Personal Space Podcast ladies, queens here tonight. And they went live on their podcast, on their show. And I was all in the comments like, oh
yes.
So they were like, let's collab. And I said, oh my goodness, thank y'all so much for coming on Dame Shane Podcast. But here's the deal. Love is patient. Love is kind, okay? Love does not boast. And love is supposed to be beautiful. And true love can be absolutely magical, all right? Relationships take work. We all know this to maintain and to remain healthy. But in any good relationship, there are ups and downs. There are ups and downs. And when it's good, it is really, 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 really good. But when it's bad, go to the left, y'all go okay? So all of us have experienced broken hearts, right? They're never really fun. They're never fun. They're never fun to get over or anything like that. Yet, you know, there's different levels of pain and disappointment in relationships and how they end and all of that. But much like a drunken hangover, when we overindulge in adult libations and all of that, these hangovers can be lasting and make us feel really, really, really sick. But ladies, how do we really handle a love hangover?
You just gotta feel it
tonight.
You have to feel it. You know, I haven't had a love hangover in a long time, but let me just tell you,
they're pretty shitty. You know, I have like dated, right? And for whatever, I'm like, I love love. And it's like, I'm all in. I feel like life gives you experiences. They put people in your life to teach you lessons. I'm very hard-headed. So it's like, if I feel like this feels right, I'm like, boom, let me see past that red light, right? And it ultimately like ends in like, damn, that shit hurt. It hurt. That shit hurt. Crash. What I have to do is like literally take a step back from the situation and look and say, okay, sis, you played yourself because this, and this was the red flag. But what did you learn from it? What was it about this person that was willing, like you were willing to do something that's not serving to you? Like, what is it about this person that made you feel like they would be different?
Absolutely. Self-reflection is definitely key.
Absolutely, is key.
Any relationship, whether it be platonic or you're in a monogamous relationship or you're out here just whatever relationship, a business relationship. Self-reflection is definitely important. So do you think love shared with your partner or your man in a relationship is truly unconditional?
It's supposed to be, but I don't think it is.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
I feel like the only like real unconditional love is like with your kids, you know?
Even that as they get older becomes super conditional. Because when you deal with parents who have older children, then it's like if they have that level of entitlement, then it becomes conditional. Like, I love you, I'll die for you, but I raised you, and you want me something. What's that? It's between your partner though. I think that we've all lived life before the relationship, right? We've all experienced different things. Some of us have had really tough lives. Some of us have had easy lives. And I think that if we don't do work before we enter into a relationship to work on ourselves, we go into those relationships with like preconceived notions, like some back page shit, like some shit that you don't even know is there until it starts to manifest itself in the relationship. But then you find yourself like, she ain't call me, I ain't calling her. You want to. Yeah. So that's a condition. If you don't give me the energy that I give you, then I'm not giving you any energy at all. That's a condition. So it's like, it's a lot of conditions that we don't even know that's there, but it's there. Because if we allow ourselves to freely love, we'll do what's at the top of our heart.
Right.
Regardless of whatever factors are there.
Yeah, that's so very true. So very true. So let's describe actually what is a love hangover to you? What is it? And what are like some key emotions that are tied to a love hangover?
So for me, a love hangover is like you're with someone, you guys are spending your every day together. It's like you could have just started dating or you could be in it for a long time. But I'll say like, okay, so say if we just started dating and it's like, oh my, I love him. Like, that's it. Like, I love him. We go together. That's it. Right. And then you spend all of this time with this person and then it just kind of starts to dwindle down and then it just fades away. And then you're left like, oh my God, what happened? Did I do something? Did he do something? What happened? And now it's just, I'm sick. Like, I'm sick. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I can't I'm laying in the bed listening to Girl by Destiny's Child over and over again. It's just like, I can't understand. And it's like, because y'all don't know what I was going through. Y'all don't know everything was perfect.
But I loved him.
We
was gonna have babies. We were gonna get married. He was the what? Being ghosted can definitely ignite that feeling.
Yeah.
Imagine speaking to someone all the time, and then one day they decide they don't want to fuck with you no more. No, nothing. No, it's like.
And things have been going good. Like, I've been
exactly
right, and I hope the motherfucker is listening and tuned in tonight.
Because fuck you though.
Word up, because ghosting is real little dick energy, and we don't accept it.
Erectile dysfunction.
Ghosting is little dick energy. I love it. But it is like, what the fuck did I do? We were vibing. I thought we were good. Like,
you start to doubt yourself.
I'm fucking KiKi. Okay.
Hello. You said that. The whole engineer over in this bitch. Like, fuck. No, it really does create an insecurity. You start to be like, is it me? But then the one thing you always got to remember in a relationship, and it's hard, like, you really got to coach yourself to get here. It's not personal. It's not you. Like, I'm gonna be like, oh, I ain't do shit until you tell me I did shit.
Right.
If you don't tell me I did shit, I ain't did shit.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you.
Got a little limb. Like, the fuck? Oh, you mad? What you mad about? I ain't did shit.
So we got comments from the damn shameless. Come on, Nightlife.
Pepperoni said, we are afraid to love all the way.
I hope that person's name is Pepperoni, because you keep saying.
Hey, we're going to go with Pepperoni, but it's 10, 17 at the end. I'm going to call him Pepperoni. That's cute.
That is cute, Pepperoni. Thank you so much. Yeah, Yes, but you are exactly right. Thank you, damn Seamus, for being in the comments. But I'm telling you, like, being ghosted is never, ever, ever fun. Let me ask you this. What are 3 words that are synonymous with the worst ex that you have ever had?
3 words. Okay. I'm going to say,
I can't say this.
you
Y'all
can say
want
it.
No,
y'all
I
want
can't
to
say
get
it.
You can
non-verbs,
say
y'all
it.
good?
3 words. I'm going to say like, bad credit. Fuck that.
That was like 6 words.
That's all of them.
Okay, 3 words.
A liar.
Oh shit.
Liar.
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 Yes.
Say baby daddy, but
Did you give me mine? Give me,
3 words.
I can give you mine while you
Go
think.
ahead, you go ahead, and I'm gonna go last. Let me think about it.
Okay. Coward.
Mm.
Fuck nigga that think he a good dude.
So 1, yes. Give it to us. That's the worst. You know what? Let's take a pause right there. Because there's nothing worse than somebody that thinks they are like the shit and they are such a good man and they are the fucking worst.
You dated
The
my
worst, Renessa.
Okay.
You dated my ex's cousin, didn't you?
Probably.
Okay.
We just up 95. It ain't that far. Like
It ain't, you know. Listen, our roots all up and down this East Coast.
And I would say, when I say coward, fuck nigga to think he's a good dude, and like asshole, just an asshole for no reason, you know?
Antagonist.
So for me, my worst ex, mama's boy.
Oof.
Daddy issues. Entitlement.
Yo, those are so good, Adasha. They were, oh my goodness. Mama's boy. Do you know how many mama's boys are out here?
Yes, too many.
But the bad part about it is the ones who have trauma with their moms. They're still mama's boys, but it's like it's either an Oedipus complex or it's just like you really it's I can't even explain it.
You know,
they talk about daddy issues, but they don't talk about these mama issues with these men.
They don't talk about the mama issues, but let me just say this. They have this problem. We're talking about men, and this isn't no male bashing, but it is certainly like that our brothers have this thing with, not owning their shit.
Accountability.
Accountability.
For every man that is not holding himself accountable, there's about 5 bitches behind him that's telling him he's right. So is it really his fault?
I said it's bitches like that make it hard for upstanding women.
Oh, because let me tell you what it is. It's like, okay, she was this, she was that, she was this. It's that pick me shit, right?
Oh.
So he's telling you his side of the story. You're not seeing like the full picture. You're buying into, oh, she fucked up. She's this, she's that, and that. So you think it's going to be different with you until he shows you who the fuck he is. And then guess what? Hit my line so we can discuss. We could do point for point. Oh, he did that to you too, girl. You could have called me. I could have saved you a few months out of your life. I really could have.
Yes.
That's the worst. The pick-me's are the worst.
Yeah. It's sad, it's disheartening, and it really has left our brothers fucked up.
Absolutely.
It really has. And so it makes it harder for women like us to meet some upstanding, good dude that takes accountability and ownership for the shit that has happened and then get therapy. Like, it is nothing wrong with seeing a therapist. We need to go to a health doctor to check our bodies, but we also need to check out what's going on in our mind.
Some of them don't even check their bodies.
That's true.
They don't even, first of all,
they don't check
their bodies. They're not checking their teeth. It's every 6 months for a cleaning.
Child, like,
respectfully.
Yo, I'm looking at your teeth like, seriously? Come on now. How the fuck do you expect to kiss this?
Oh.
You know, your back tooth missing and shit. Like, I just,
Y'all, it be like this.
you can't even smile big. It's like all that going. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a thing. Missing back teeth are a thing. When somebody smiles like,
I got a girlfriend who says, yo, I'm starting now to invest in my fucked up teeth fund, okay?
yo, for real. Yo, when you look better, you feel better, you do better. And I feel like gone are things are not as expensive as it was like 10, 15 years ago. Everybody's a cosmetic dentist at this point. Everybody get your credit right and put that shit on credit. That's it.
They got so much
you can go default on it. Like, let that shit hit you. If you don't give a fuck about your credit, just open the card and don't pay it. But fix your teeth. Like just do what you want to do.
I love y'all already. Oh my goodness. What did the Dame Seamus say at Nightlife?
Ty Taylor gave their 3 words: narcissistic, and daddy issues.
Yeah.
The narcissist.
Yeah, thank you.
Narcissist.
Out of here.
You know what's at the top? The
What?
love bombers.
Ooh.
The love bombers, the people that present themselves to you as something that they know that they could potentially never be. Like the people that roll out the red carpet and like get your attention, keep your attention, and then when they got your ass, it's like, oh, I don't know who that person was.
Like, I gotta go.
Are you mad? What you mad about? Like, I ain't changed.
Yeah. What is the longest relationship that you all have ever been in?
3 years.
Ooh.
3 years.
5 years.
3 years.
Have either one of you ever been married or engaged?
I've been engaged.
That was the 5-year.
That was
Okay.
like other shit, but I've been engaged. I'm glad that I was engaged because I feel like you took away a first from me and you didn't even like bring it to fruition. Like it was on some bullshit. So you took away, like, so when I look back on the first, like when I got engaged, it's like,
yeah.
See, I don't feel like that. I don't feel any kind of way about it. It's like, oh, okay.
The demise of that relationship was real toxic. So
listen, Renessa, I heard you go live talking about when you were in Vegas and you left the motherfucker in Vegas.
Yo, when I say I left him, I cold left him and wrote him a fucking note like, yo, I left. And then I made an arrow, like, flip this shit over and I'm not coming back. Like, fuck out of here.
That shit was so, I think that was when I said, oh, I gotta have.
Yes.
We have got to collab.
He was wildin'. And you know what's so crazy is I probably wouldn't even know his face if I walked past him tomorrow.
Really?
I was young. I wasn't even 25. I was maybe like 22, 23. He was bugging. He was on some other shit. Like he was a scatterbrain. He was like late to pick up the rental car. We was late getting to Vegas. He lost the key. He lost his phone. Like,
and you need to lose
my number.
Yo, that was the funniest shit. Whenever I saw it, you were live, and I was in the bed like dying laughing. I'm like, oh, they are funny as shit.
You know, these men, they be wilding, and I listen. I may not have had it all together myself in that moment, but I wasn't that far up the creek as this man was. And he was older than me, and he was in medical school. And I was like, Jesus, he's gonna be somebody's medical doctor. Fix it.
What kind of fix him?
What was this? You went right here to here. What about down here? You need to do the cross. You doing a pyramid scheme?
So listen, forgiveness is definitely important in relationships, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Can you truly forgive someone who has wronged you?
Okay, the best apology is change behavior.
Boom.
So if you can apologize to me and I decide that I want to go ahead and forgive you, but you're doing the same shit, are you really sorry? And how can I really forgive you? So like, you have to show me better. No one wants to live in their hurt. Like, I don't want to keep going back to the situation and keep reliving that shit. And well, you did. I want to move on too. But if you keep showing me the same shit from the shit that you did, how exactly you're keeping me there?
Right.
You're keeping me there. So the best apology is change behavior. I think a lot of people say what they think the other person wants to hear, and it's not necessarily how they feel or what they can actually deliver.
Yeah. What was your worst breakup? Either one of you, Renessa or Adasha?
That engagement, girl.
That engagement. So did you call it off or did he call it off?
It was a dub. Like, nah, that was my worst breakup. I mean, shit went really left. Like, it was like my kid's dad. But you know, it's one of them breakups that ain't never gonna go away because that person is still in my life. So it's like we're praying to get to a day where like it's gotten so much better. And I'm thankful. But
so you all are amicable.
You know, he's a really good dad to the kids, and that's all I ask for because there's a lot of dads that'll be like, I ain't got the mama, so I don't want to fuck with these kids.
That is very true.
And that's not his case. But that breakup was like my biggest life lesson. I have never experienced anything in that capacity like I have in that breakup.
Wow.
Life change. It was a pivotal moment in my life.
Yeah. And you know what? They help grow us.
Oh, absolutely.
It defines who I am.
Yeah. Renessa, do you want to talk about your worst?
My worst. So I'm a very like, I can be pretty stoic. Like, I'm very like, it never happened, you know? So let me see. I mean, when I broke up from my longest relationship, it's also my son's dad. I mean, it was pretty rough at the beginning, but it was just, I don't know. I'm just very like, and so it's like, it was a super crazy day. A bunch of bullshit happened. And I look back, I made like a Facebook, and maybe it was an Instagram post. And I was like, well, that's over. And that's literally how I felt like, all right, you know, I did have an ex that after I broke up with him, he broke into my apartment. That was crazy. Yeah, when you lose out on me, you lose out on a good fucking thing. I don't know.
Broke into your apartment to get what?
No, I wasn't even there. I wasn't there, but it was just kind of like, that was really strange. And I didn't find out it was him until like a year later. But when I told him that I did, like, I had the police come and do like fingerprints and shit like that, he got like really weird. And I was like, oh, okay. It was like, it was you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it was just kind of like, that's weird. I still don't like you. And now I wish I never liked you. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you breaking into people's apartments?
Like, what were you? What were you knew I wasn't there. That's why you can't. Did you sniff my dirty clothes? Like, what are we doing here?
He left semen on your bed.
I mean, possibly. I did change the sheets because I felt like,
because you felt dirty. Like,
yeah, like it felt really weird after that. So I was just like, all right, whatever. Mm-hmm. I don't know. You know,
people do really weird shit. And it's like, you want to risk your freedom. That's the one thing I don't think I've ever been willing to compromise. My freedom, my career. Nah.
None of that.
Oh, all right. Y'all finna go to jail. We can't hear you. Oh, wait, you're muted.
We can't hear you.
You're muted.
Shit. I'm sorry. Okay. Shameless. We are going to get to you. I know you're in the comments, but I was saying my worst breakup was when I messed with a dude who I didn't know had a substance abuse problem.
Ooh,
I did not know he was a functional addict. Okay. And I knew that something wasn't right. And I was just like, God, this is not for me. You know, please remove him. I'm not strong enough to kick him out and tell him to leave. Mm-hmm. Really get him out of my space because something isn't right with him. And I didn't know what to look for because he was functional. I mean, the smartest motherfucker that I've ever dealt with. Like, you were smart. Get the red dictionary back in the day and pull it out because he was using big words. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck does that mean? Several degrees. Like, what the fuck does that mean? And he would pull out his red dictionary because, you know, that's what he did. He loved, he was so smart. He was stupid. You know, his mother used to say those. And so I did not know that he had this issue, but I knew that something wasn't right and his energy would be off. And it was just, you know, the ebb and flow and the ups and downs. I was like, I need you gone. And I like, Lord, please remove this man from my life. When I got the strength to actually say the prayer, okay? And it wasn't until the next day, y'all. The next day, this nigga woke up. He was like, I'm gonna get a U-Haul and I'm moving.
Whoa. Praise
Please do it.
Yo, but check this out. It didn't even register. I said, you leaving me?
I know, girl.
You gonna leave me after I A, B through Z? What the fuck? You ain't leaving me?
Like, and scene.
Really offended. And it didn't even dawn on me, like, it wasn't until like weeks after, because I really was like, oh,
Love hangover, sis.
I had a really bad hangover. He wasn't even my ex-husband, but he was the one that I said made me a woman. Like, really, you know, I came into my womanhood dealing with him and really understanding what and the bullshit that they give us and the good things that they give us, because it wasn't all
bad, right?
You know, I just knew that he had some mental, you know, some bipolarism or like, you know, manic depressant.
Okay.
Like that, you know, where and I just did not know that he had this chemical thing that he was addicted to, and that it was, you know, causing some of the ailments that had raised this ugly head in our relationship. So when he said, oh, I'm getting ready to go and I'm moving to New York and I'm going to, you know, take care of my mom and blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh, motherfucker, you leaving me? Like,
no, you're not leaving me.
Oh my goodness. It was just, and it wasn't until like weeks later, probably damn near a month, where God had like spoke to me and was like, KiKi, I did this. This is what you prayed for. Be happy. And so I had that revelation. It was like, oh shit, I'm good. All right.
Right. Oh, okay.
Because when you in it, you don't really see like, okay, this is the betterment. Like, we ask for things, we ask for some things, and I don't even know if we're ready to receive it. My biggest prayer has been like, send me someone from me, but then allow me to be able to receive that person. That's it.
Yeah, definitely.
Pick me so I could be ready for him.
Yes, definitely. I was like, OMG, that was major for me.
The nerve of his ass.
Hangover, seriously. So damn Seamus, y'all in those comments. What's going on?
Yeah, give a couple shout outs to Jen, Sheldon Good, and Aunt Penny is in the house.
All right.
But she wanted to know Aunt Penny's in. And Ty Taylor says, going back to when you were talking about forgiveness, you said you generally don't need to forgive them. You usually need to forgive yourself, because even if they apologize you to death, sometimes you really won't get over it.
Yeah, I definitely agree. We have to forgive ourselves for allowing some of the things that happen, things that come in our space.
Oh yeah.
Really mess with our emotions. How about
No, and I think that's a big one. Like, I gotta forgive me for letting somebody like get over on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm big on like, damn, did I let him send me? Like, did he get me?
This black nigga played me, bro.
Right. Like,
like,
I let you play me. Like,
pardon my use of the N-word, but
it's just like,
come on.
I let you play me. Like, your sneakers be leaning, like, and I let you play me.
Do I know who the fuck I am at the end of the day? Like, do I know, like, bitch, you?
Yeah. So that's the hard part. It's definitely forgiving yourself first. Like, okay. And then it's like, all right, I can't internalize what that person did, because what that person did to me has nothing to do with me.
Nothing.
Because, you know, I feel like I bring my whole self to the table, you know, and it's like, I know what I give, I know who I am, and I know who I've been to you. And so for you to do that to me, whatever that may be, is just kind of like, damn, it literally had nothing to do with me.
I'm curious, what are some of your damn shamers' worst breakups? Like, I'm curious.
Oh shit, damn shamers, Get in the
We
comments.
all
Let
got
us
some story
know.
to sip some tea and tell.
Yeah, right.
Let us know what your worst breakup is. I mean, we all have been there.
I busting windows out cars and shit.
Ask you all, what do you think? Do you think that someone who truly loves you would compromise losing you?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Absolutely.
Before you love me, you love yourself. You're gonna do what's best for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's jeopardizing what we got. If you're in a bind, you gonna think about me or you.
Yeah, that's
So
so true.
absolutely.
That's so true.
I do think that. I mean,
Do you
because no,
go
go
ahead?
ahead.
No.
No, I was gonna say, because at the end of the day, right, it's like self-preservation is first, like
Yeah.
self-preservation. So whatever it may be, like I feel like you may have a weak moment and I may be the furthest thing from your mind because homegirl right here with the fat ass is right here in your face. And you could be like, what they say, two sheets in the wind, and it's like, so you're not thinking straight because you're having a good time. This person is right here in this moment. And it could be sex, it could be like a conversation, y'all could be going out to eat or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You're not thinking about me because you're thinking about your self-satisfaction, whatever is happening right in front of you.
I definitely agree.
Betrayal isn't always another person. Betrayal could be financial. Like I done took out a second mortgage on the house and we about to lose this shit because I'm in gambling debt.
Yeah.
That's just an example. I've seen it on the
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. And those are real.
I think we get caught up in betrayal being like the opposite sex or like another person or a third party. Sometimes it could just be like, I'm gonna play this game for 24 hours while you struggle with these kids because that's what I feel like is best for me. And fuck you in this household because I've had a long day or a long week at work.
Facts, like period. I listen. It takes a lot to maintain a household and all of that. And some people just aren't up for the challenge. They're not up for all of what it takes to and that's a damn shame.
That is a goddamn shame.
So listen, someone who has wronged you in a relationship is usually remorseful, but do you think that they are remorseful because they don't want that they're truly sorry, or they don't want to appear to be the bad person?
So I think that, say if someone cheats, right? So if someone cheats, whatever the cheating may be, oftentimes they will apologize and tell you because they can't live with the guilt. So it's not because they're apologetic for hurting you per se, because I didn't even know you did that. But you're telling me that you did that because the guilt is eating you alive. So again, that literally has not a damn thing to do with me.
People can be genuinely sorry. And it could be sorry I got caught, sorry she was about to come call your phone, sorry for a lot of reasons. Again, what is your behavior indicative of? Is your behavior indicative of the apology you just gave me? I think people just want to not be the bad guy in a certain situation. I've wanted to not be the bad guy in certain, like I can't even put it on men. Like I've been the fucking villain in a lot of people's stories. So I've apologized. In that moment, I did what the fuck I wanted to do. I didn't think about, who I could have possibly hurt, how it may have affected them or anything of that nature. However, I was sorry. Like I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, but I did do what was best for me. Or at least what I thought was best for me.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So listen, how long do you allow a love hangover to last?
It depends on how long the relationship was.
I think for me, it depends on how much I like that person, how much I love that person, how much I cared about that person. That's how because if I just liked you a little bit and it was just like, oh, damn, I really liked him. And it's like maybe a day. And it's like, all right.
Bitch, can you get a love hangover after a day?
Yeah, no. I'm saying like if I like that person, not a lot, but I enjoyed that person, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then
yeah.
it's like maybe my love hangover will last for a day, you know, like a regular hangover. But then if it's like, if I really like, if I love that person and they like fun off on me, like, then it's like, I can't even, I don't know.
So I don't internalize much of anything. Like I really feel shit. Like I'm so emotional, so emotional. It lasts a couple of days, but baby, when it's over,
It's like it never happened.
fucking demon time. I'm ready to hit the street. They're calling my name.
Yeah, for me, I give 3 days. 3 days, just kick, scream, holler, cry it out, you know, all of that. And then after the 3 days, like, all right, you know, I'm swinging. I'm strong again. I'm back in the thick of things. Like, you know, ain't nothing stopping me, you know. But I give myself 3 days to feel every range of emotion that I possibly feel. And you know, after that, then I, you know, that's it. Like I ain't giving a motherfucker no energy.
No, I feel you.
Yeah, definitely.
And then, you know, I feel so bad for those women and those men that just, you know, walk around. I had a friend when we were young, we were in college. His girlfriend broke up with him. Homeboy sat in the same chair for days in front of the TV. Like when he finally snapped out of it and we were able to like move the chair, it was like a stain. Like he didn't spilled his fucking juice. It was a mess. Like his love hangover lasted for about a fucking month. And
it can be crippling. It really can. It really.
You can't lose sight of you.
Right.
You know, it's like, I know because he's so fine and he's tall and he's brown and that thing is thangin', you know, but you still like, you cannot lose sight of yourself. You just really can't, because it's like, he ain't that worried about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like you have to keep your own tunnel vision for your own shit so that if shit does go sour, because chances are it may, because, you know, it's 2021, right? And, you know, shit ain't like it used to be, you know? So it's like, if it goes left, shit goes sour, you still have your own things going on. So it may hurt for a couple days, but you're going to be able to snap up out of that shit and be like, you know what? I'm still me. I'm still Renessa. I'm still fine. I'm still Kingston's mom. I'm still out here. Like, I'm doing this.
So, I mean, essentially, if we look at it from a clinical aspect, love hangover is nothing but like a form of depression. Think about it. And if you're stuck in it, you might have to go see the lady. Because there's reasons that you clung to this relationship and like disowned yourself. You found value in this relationship and you put it before yourself. And I think that that's something that you can't just kind of snap out of. You really got to do the work to like unravel those reasons. If you find yourself really stuck more than a week,
that's true. You got to go sit
I'm gonna
down
need
with
you to
the
call
lady.
on your homies and get the fuck about the house. Like sometimes you just gotta have somebody come get you about the house. Put your freakum dress on. People, some people say you gotta, in order to get over, you gotta get under.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, what are some remedies? So that is definitely a remedy.
That's a remedy, but then it's like if you gonna feel like shit the next morning, don't do it. Yeah, like, that's bad. I mean, just go out and see that you still got it. Like, you know, maybe you may need that attention to let you know, like, he ain't the only fish in the sea. Like, sis, you that bitch. Like, or sir, you that man. Like, girls love you. Women, whoever loves you, them, they, there. I mean, the pronouns and shit. Like, they love you. So get out there and show the world, like, remember who the fuck you are.
Right.
That's it. Period. You have to. So listen, what do you do with the exes? Because you break up with the ex, but what about the ex's family? Like, are you breaking up with them as well?
Oh, it depends. So I am very close to my ex's cousin. We're very close. So, but we've also we built a relationship outside of that relationship, you know? So it's like that our friendship has nothing to do with that relationship, because we ain't ever talking about that man and they family. We never talking about them. But Chances are when you break up with him, they family break up with you too, because at the end of the day, that's their family.
What family?
Yeah.
You said, fuck that
Now, I have some exes that I am like still cool with, like to this day. Unfortunately, one of my exes' moms passed away. I was real sad. Like that was my girl. Like she put me on to some. Listen, she from Harlem. Sis had some like real knowledge. Like, let me tell you something. And even about my son, she was like a real one.
Yes.
God rest her soul. Like she invited me to her birthday party. I pulled up like, hey, mom, what's up?
Yes.
But I'm not like, I don't know. I don't have anyone whose family that I like was really that close with where I would really, take it there. I mean, I don't want to make things uncomfortable either. The relationship is over. So if it's depending on if we end it amicably or not, I'd gracefully bow out. I think it's a weird flex when you try to hold on to your ex's family.
No, I agree. I do agree. That is a super weird flex. Outside of my one situation, because that's my homegirl, it don't have anything to do with them. That is very fucking weird. Like, you can't show up to the cookout when his new girl is at the cookout, like still trying to like stank
unless
off
you got like kids and y'all family. Because I mean, once you have kids with somebody, you are family. Like, I try to remove myself from all that shit because I'm cool. I got my own. But there will be times like you may have to all be together, and at that point, it has to be amicable. But outside of that, if y'all ain't got no kids, girl, let that man family go.
Word,
man, let the family go unless they got a discount somewhere.
Yeah, if it's a good discount, like what kind of discounts you talking?
So I dated someone that he was a store manager at Foot Locker.
That's a good discount.
My family would not talk to him. I was mad. Like when I broke up with him, I was like, listen, I see y'all following him and shit on social media. I need all of that to stop. They was like, girl, bye. Bitch, bye. You got 30%?
Word.
Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, this has been an amazing conversation with you ladies. But before we end, I have a quick game, okay? It's called KiKi's Quickies, all right? And we're going to go through and I'm going to give you 2 scenarios and it's like this or that. And so both of you have cocktails, right?
Yes.
Yes, your Love Hangover cocktails. So if you all do not agree, then you are to take a sip of your cocktail. But if you agree, then we live happily ever after. We going on. We gonna keep it moving.
This game. All right.
Okay, so it's called KiKi's Quickies. Here we go. I'm gonna go easy on y'all, and then it'll get progressively interesting. Okay. So hot coffee or hot tea?
Coffee, of course.
What are we supposed to drink for?
Cocktails or wine?
Wine.
Cocktails.
Wine.
Take a drink. Y'all don't agree.
Does that mean I'm gonna drink?
Here we go. Skiing in the Alps or sunbathing in Bora Bora?
Sunbathing in Bora Bora.
Okay. Golden Oreos or the original nigga Oreos?
Original.
Golden. Okay.
Take a drink. Overweight corporate guy or blue collar fit guy?
Blue collar fit.
Blue collar fit. Come on, Zaddy.
Okay. I like a hard work, man.
Yes. Here we go. Sex in the morning or sex at night?
Both of them.
Both of them.
Period. Okay. I'm going down, Mary J. Blige, or just fine.
I'm going down, Mary.
Okay. Dirty talk or sexting?
Both. I want both. Like, talk to me nice. And then tell me some shit. Like, I want to look at my phone and be like,
you're right. Both of them. I want to look at my phone, but I want it in my face too.
Put it in my face.
Okay. Length or girth?
Girth.
It's all right. Y'all are sisters. A commitment or just kicking it?
A commitment.
All right, sex in the shower, sex in bed.
Bed.
We too tall. I'm 5'8".
Yes, we
Ain't
are
no shower for me
tall.
out here. I gotta build my own shower.
Listen,
Like, I don't even take baths in the tub. My feet be like up here.
we are tall. We're tall.
Bed me, please. Thank you.
How about this? Bust the windows out your car, Jasmine Sullivan, or pick up your feelings.
Pick up your feelings.
Love me, girl.
Feelings.
Hallmark movie or hardcore porn?
Hardcore porn.
Okay.
Oh,
Corny and faithful, a corny and faithful dude, or charismatic or with a wandering eye dude?
Corny and faithful.
Corny, give me a cornball all
I don't have to
day.
kill nobody.
Give
That's
me
okay.
a square.
Give me the square any day.
Dominatrix or submission?
I don't know. I think about this.
I like being in control. But then I like to be controlled.
I'm gonna say submissive.
It's a draw.
Okay. I absolutely love it. So that's all I have right now.
I'm ready for some heat.
Well, look, in all honesty, there were more, but my laptop just died as well because the lights are out. The lights are out. But listen, this has been a pleasure. Each week we like to spotlight Black-owned businesses, okay? And as you all know, or may be aware, Damn Shame Podcast has an ebook called the Damn Shame Podcast On the Rocks Drink Recipe Book. And it has some very delicious recipes that are there. Do you all have any Black-owned businesses that you want to spotlight?
I do want to shout out one of my girlfriends. Her name is Dominique, and she has a natural deodorant line called Innocent Body. Check her out on the gram, y'all. Place you order. Stop putting that aluminum underneath your arms. It's not good.
Period. For you. Like, what's her IG?
Innocent Body. At Innocent Body. Innocent Body. It's spelled just the same.
Okay, we got to look that up. That's right. You know, stop putting the aluminum and go natural. Okay. So how can they find you all?
So we are at Together the Personal Space Podcast on all platforms. Well, not Facebook. She got us locked out of Facebook. I don't know what she did, girl.
What happened was,
here we go.
I don't know. It was long, many moons ago.
Okay.
But yes, the Personal Space Podcast.
Yes.
As you all can see, let me tell you, Adasha and Renessa, it has been a true pleasure having you all on Damn Shame Podcast. We were long overdue. This certainly will not be the last time. Damn Shamers, thank y'all for tuning in. I am sorry about what's going on. Yes, I am sorry about what's going on in my neighborhood, but the whole neighborhood is completely blacked out. And so, you all, it is definitely an honor to have you here each and every Friday. Next Friday, we will not be here, but the following Friday, which is the 18th, it will be our anniversary show. So Damn Shamers, we are 1 year, we will be 1 year celebrating our anniversary show at a special location. Child. Oh, it's exclusive. I am pulling out all stops. I think I like tobacco and try it now. I'm pulling out. Look, and God said,
let there be light.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry about that. But listen, we'll be in an exclusive location on the 18th, and we want you all to tune in. If you want to be a part of the Damn Shame Podcast anniversary, 1 year anniversary show, certainly DM me. I think my number is out on all social media platforms. I want to include the Damn Shamers in this celebration because we made it. We made it through COVID. It has been
through the pandemic.
Absolutely. Like Rona Tona done ain't
Rona
holding us
Tona.
back.
Yes.
Rona Tona ain't holding us back at all. And so I definitely want the Damn Shameless to be in the comments and to be a part of this anniversary show that I'm planning. Again, we're taking the show on the road. It's so much. So please DM me because I want to include all of our family and our follow. I don't like calling them fans and all. Like, no, the Damn Shameless, we're family. You know what I mean? And so certainly be in those comments. I appreciate you all being here each and every Friday night because y'all could be doing so many other things, but you choose to be right here with Damn Shame Podcast. So look, every week we like to spotlight to give the Damn Shame Award of the week. And so for this week, the Damn Shame Award of the week goes to the person who stays stuck in this love hangover situation. Y'all, the bounce back is real, okay?
It is.
And I am big on protecting my peace at all costs.
Mm-hmm.
And so it might be that, I had a shitty relationship. It didn't end well like I wanted it to and all of that. But guess what? I'm not going to stay stuck. And I don't want you all to do that as well. I want y'all to, move on and listen, God closed that door, but he opened up so much other stuff on the other side, okay? And I want all of us to win and get everything that God has for us in relationships, in businesses, in finances, whatever it is. So that's the person that gets the Damn Shame Award of the week is the motherfucker that just wants to stay stuck. Like, move beyond it. How about y'all?
But what about the people that spin the block?
Say it again.
What about the people that spin the block?
That's who our Damn Shame Award goes to. The spin the blockers. Stay your ass over there.
If it was, first of all, there's nothing new under the sun. And if they had you fucked up the first time, they're going to have you fucked up the second time, the third time, the fourth time. And then 5 kids later.
You can't stay in that stuck environment. You just can't. And it would be a damn shame if you allowed yourself. But Damn Shameless, thank y'all for tuning in each and every week. Personal Space Podcast. This will, again, not be our last time getting together because I totally enjoyed y'all queens. I mean, absolutely. So thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for watching. Ow. Thank you for the cipher.
Wait, bars. We got bars.
Yes.
Thank you. It's such a pleasure. I enjoyed myself thoroughly.
Thank you.